The tax in kind. Conclusion. To sum up, the tax in kind is a transition from war communism to a regular socialist exchange of products. The extreme ruin rendered more acute by the crop failure in 1920 has made this transition urgently necessary, owing to the fact that it was impossible to restore large-scale industry rapidly. Hence, the first thing to do is to improve the condition of the peasants. The means are the tax in kind, the development of exchange between agriculture and industry, and the development of small industry. Exchange is freedom of trade. It is capitalism. It is useful to us inasmuch as it will help us overcome the dispersal of the small producer, and to a certain degree combat the evils of bureaucracy. To what extent this can be done will be determined by practical experience. The proletarian power is in no danger, as long as the proletariat firmly holds power in its hands, and has full control of transport and large-scale industry. The fight against profiteering must be transformed into a fight against stealing and the evasion of state supervision, accounting, and control. By means of this control, we shall direct the capitalism that is to a certain extent inevitable and necessary for us into the channels of state capitalism. The development of local initiative and independent action in encouraging exchange between agriculture and industry must be given the fullest scope at all costs. The practical experience gained must be studied, and this experience must be made as varied as possible. We must give assistance to small industry servicing peasant farming and helping to improve it. To some extent, this assistance may be given in the form of raw materials from the state stocks. It would be most criminal to leave these raw materials unprocessed. We must not be afraid of communists' learning from bourgeois experts, including merchants, petty capitalist cooperators, and capitalists, in the same way as we learned from the military experts, though in a different form. The results of the learning must be tested only by practical experience, and by doing things better than the bourgeois experts at your side. Try in every way to secure an improvement in agriculture and industry, and to develop exchange between them. Do not grudge them the, tuition fee. None will be too high, provided we learn something. Do everything to help the masses of working people, to come closer to them, and to promote from their ranks hundreds and thousands of non-party people for the work of economic administration. As for the, non-party people, who are only Mensheviks and socialist revolutionaries, disguised in fashionable non-party attire a la Kronstadt, they should be kept safe in prison, or packed off to Berlin to join Martov in freely enjoying all the charms of pure democracy, and freely exchanging ideas with Chernov, Milyukov, and the Georgian Mensheviks. Written April 21st, 1921. End of article.